Black and hello if you're new here. My name's Nancy and I do beauty and lifestyle videos, so if that's something you like, don't forget to subscribe. So here I'm showing you that I got PR from Pixie, and I got these 2 eyeshadow palettes and 2 face palettes. This is the eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using today, the Hazelnut Haze palette. And then this is the other one which I'm going to be using on Instagram. This is the face palette that I'm going to be using on Instagram. It's very pretty, I love that bronzer in it. And then this is the face palette that I use there. I love the blusher in this palette. So as I said, I'll be using the other 2 on Instagram, so make sure to go follow me on that. So here I'm using the Clean and Clear Direction Moisturiser just to moisturise my face because it's autumn time and it's getting very dry. So I definitely need this. So now I have oily to combination skin, so this works really good for me. And now I'm using the hyaluronic acid from Me Plus, and this is really good for hydration as well. Really keeps my face nice and soft. I just pat that in, pat. So I'm doing a voiceover because I don't know why, to be honest. I just did. See, I've zoomed in to do my eyes. I'm using the PLOUISE base in shade 2. I'm just gonna put some of that on, then pat it in with a flat brush. You can see I've already done my eyebrows as well. I always do them off camera because I feel like they're boring to watch. Let me know if you want to see an eyebrow tutorial. If you do, I shall do it for you. I'm just patting it in. So as I said, I'm doing a voiceover just because I felt like it would be easier. So here I'm taking Neutral from the Hazelnut Haze palette, and I'm just taking that on a Whirl Techniques base blending brush and doing a little bit on the outer corner and a little bit in the inner corner because I'm going to be doing a halo eye today. Well, attempting it. I'm not the best at it. I'll just start off lightly and then build up. The thing I like about these eyeshadows is they're not they're pigmented, but they're not like too pigmented where if you put too much then there's no going back. You can build it up. I feel like that's easier for beginners to use. And then I'm taking green just to blend out the edges of that. This is on a Spectrum Mean Girls brush. I don't know the number of it. But another thing I like about these eyeshadows is I'm not just saying this because I was gifting it, but they actually have skincare benefits in them. So they're enriched with, here I'm taking Rustic. Yeah, Rustic. Yeah. They got green tea and vitamin E and nourishing powders. And then to help with moisture as well, because sometimes my eyes can get a bit dry from using so much eyeshadow on them. Now, as you can see, I'm just darkening it up with this darker colour, doing the same sort of shade. And then I'm taking Neutral again just to blend out the edges of that. Just so everything's blended. You just always want to keep them back and blend in. And then I'm taking Bark. This is such a pretty shade because I wanted to make it a bit more warm toned. And this was the perfect shade for it. Oh, I've got itchy here. I feel like this colour brings out the other colours in my eyes more. Let's say not just brown. I'm taking this on the Revolution brush. And next I'm taking Deep. This ain't a black. I won't say it's a black because it's not as dark to be a black. It's more like a dark brown. Like dark brown black. If that makes sense. And then I'm just patting this up right on the outer corner. And then blending that bit. And then I'm going to do it right on the inner corner. But like, so it's not really close to the middle. As you can see, I've left the middle blank. Because I will take in some PLOUISE base. And cutting it out, and I'll just go around to create the halo shape, or try to. And I've just keep going back into it just to get to the pigmentation that I want it. And then we're taking Bark again just to blend that out, so it's still really warm. And I'm taking PLOUISE base and looking up to create that halo bit in the middle. This is the bit I struggle with most, just because I can never get the eyes the same. I'll just go up and then I'll go out either side, and then I'm taking bronze, this shimmery goldy bronzy colour, and I took a little bit of it because I didn't want it to be super pigmented. And I just started, like, I like to start off small when doing something that I'm not really the best at, but I'm working on it. It's got a lot better since the first time I ever did it, that's for sure. And just packing that on. This is a Lorella brush, and then I'm going to go do the other eye off camera. I tried to do a transition, it didn't work. Then I'm taking the Epic Ink liner from NYX, the best eyeliner in the world, for me anyways. I'm just doing a small wing, well, not even a wing, just a line across my eye with a tad bit of a wing at the end, just so it doesn't look stupid. And I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Ugh, I hate doing this eye. I don't know why, it just complicates my hand so much. I never know where to put my hand. And then I'm taking the Jasmine Dell lashes, the Jasmine lashes from Dell Beauty, my favourite. And I'm taking the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer and just putting this all over my face. I like this one because it hides pores, but it's sort of hydrating as well. And I'm taking the Superstay foundation in shade Sand. This is so dirty, and I just take 3 pumps of it. It's such a good foundation though. Amazing coverage. And this shade is a bit dark for me, but you can't really tell on camera because I feel like the cameras just make everything look pale, like washed out. So I'm trying to work on that because it looks my shade on camera, but it wasn't. Just a tad bit too dark. So I'll go, if you're the same sort of colour as me, then I'll go down 2 shades. Just blending this out with a Spectrum brush as well. I was just watching myself blend it. Look at the facial expressions that I do. And getting that bit of my hairline. And onto the neck. Make sure you always blend onto the neck. Now I'm taking the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in shade Ivory. This, I used to hate it in, you know, everyone used to love it and the whole thing. I hated it. But I actually like this. I know they haven't really changed, they've only changed the packaging, but I don't know, it's changed for me. I feel like it's not as drying out as the old one used to be. I might have just got a funny, dodgy one, but it used to dry my skin out so much underneath my eyes, but this one didn't. Now I'm just taking my favourite beauty blender to blend it out. There's the List Beauty Sponge, shall I say. And then I'm taking the I Heart Revolution Peach Scented Loose Powder and just baking, or not even really baking, just packing it underneath my eyes. I know some people think this is really dry, but it isn't for me, it works. And I'm taking a big fluffy brush from Spectrum and putting that powder all over my face. If you have dry skin, maybe don't powder as much. And I'm taking the Pixie Beauty Nuance palette in Sugar Blossom. I'm taking the bronzer. I love this colour bronzer because it's like the perfect shade for me. As you can see, it's not too dark, but it's not too light. And it's not too cool toned and it's not too warm tone. It's like the perfect balance. And that, it might not be for some people because Pixie Beauty I feel like is more skincare based. So it's more natural. You know, just taking the same shade and doing it underneath my eye. Just taking Rustic. Yeah. Underneath first. And then I'm going to take a bit of neutral to blend that out, and then in the middle I'm going to take a bit of bronze. So as I should have said this at the beginning, but last week I didn't have no video out, and that's because my computer deleted everything off of it because it's old. I've had it for 10 years. I'm just taking the blusher from that palette as well and the highlighter, and back to my point. So it deleted this video. This video is meant to go up. I don't know if you noticed, I've been having trouble with my videos and I haven't been getting them out as regularly as I want to, so I decided I'm not going to do 2 videos a week until I get a new computer. I'm just going to do one. I'm taking highlight as well, so I hope you understand. It's just the computer just doesn't want to work. It's literally dying. The battery says it's dying as well, so sorry about that, but it will all be better after Christmas. I'm just taking the Hunbun liner from Honey Cosmetics, and then I'm going to take the MAC Whirl lipstick, but hopefully for Christmas I get a new computer, and then I can get better content out and quicker, because the computer won't die every 15 minutes. But yeah, but don't worry, I will still do, I'm going to try and do Christmas videos, because I know everyone loves Christmas videos. I'll try and do that. And going back to this, is it just me or does Whirl look different on everyone? Because this looks so dark on me, but on other people it looks like a nude, like a lighter nude shade. Sorry, that was the car. But on this, on here it looks like so dark on me. Don't mind my dry lip. I'm taking NYX Butter Gloss in Ginger Snap. I love these NYX glosses, they're so nice. Very pretty. I feel like we need more pigment in glosses as well. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry about not having a video out last week. Make sure to please give this a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!